Hey, what's up? I'm Brock.
I'm Tay.
And in this video, we're gonna and in this video, we're gonna tell you our 13 summer travel essentials in the Airstream. Number one is some sort of bug spray. We have a bug oil that we'll recommend that we used in Fiji when there was a lot of mosquitoes, and there was a big difference when we were using it versus when we weren't. And of all the different bug sprays and oils we've tried, that was by far the best one.
We went to the store because we forgot to bring ours for this trip, and the bug spray we bought had like 35% DEET. And the bug oil that we use is like 90% or something ridiculous like that. You don't even see a bug when you put it on versus with regular bug spray. You'll still kind of see them. You might get less bites. You'll probably still get a few. It's insane, and it's the tiniest bottle, and we've had it for 2 years.
The one nice thing that I will say about the actual spray versus the oil is you can spray the dogs a little bit easier, which like Mila's fur is so thick she doesn't need bug spray, but Shotzi has super thin fur, so she needs it.
Number 2 is this guy right here. It's an awning. It's called a moonshade. It takes less than 5 minutes to set up. It has multiple different types of attachments that they sell. So one that fits the Sprinter van railing, one that fits the Basecamp railing. They also have multiple different types of suction cups. It is 9 by 7 feet. They are coming out with a bigger one that's 9 by 12 feet, which I'm really excited about. I like it because it actually sticks out far enough that you're getting shade when you're sitting under it, versus we've seen some people who have the Airstreams that have an awning with it, and that seems like it's more just like blocks the sun from the windows more than anything else. These poles that are at the ends, they're adjustable so you can make them taller or shorter, which is really nice. They also sell more accessories, so they sell a moon wall so that you can have a wall on one side for when the sun is not overhead, which is super nice. We've had an amazing experience with it, and it folds up super small, which is really helpful as well.
Number 3 is these outdoor chairs, which are also super easy to set up and take down. These are from REI, and they come with a little cover that A, makes it look cool, but B, more importantly, it keeps it a little bit more insulated for when it gets cooler at night. They have been awesome, and they're just really comfortable, surprisingly comfortable. Thanks.
They are water resistant, which is super nice, so even leaving them out overnight, the morning dew isn't really not an issue. And they fold up about this big too. They fold up super tiny, and they weigh a pound, which is really nice. Number 4 is sunscreen. Even when there's cloud coverage like this, you're going to be spending a ton of time outside, and it's really important to have good sunscreen and be wearing it all the time and reapplying. But because you're out in nature, you want to make sure that you have an environmentally friendly and safe sunscreen. EPA safe sunscreen. With the trailer, we can get away with a little bit more because things are flushing into our gray tank, but if you're doing regular camping or car camping and you're rinsing off outside or in a stream nearby or something, that is really important because you don't want to harm the wildlife.
Number 5 is our new outdoor table, which is something that we didn't originally have, but we got it for this trip because we realized that we kept using our cooler as a table when we were eating outside. So we were like, let's get a table. And they have this really easy to set up and take down one from REI. Super lightweight, super easy to transport, and it's been awesome.
As soon as I saw it, I was immediately sold because it folds up so flat that you can stack stuff on it. It's not an issue at all. My personal favorite thing is that the legs are adjustable, so you can have the lower like coffee table height or the higher like dining table height, which is so nice. Number 6 is our Berkey water filter. This has been amazing. Some water is really hard, some water just doesn't taste good. We've literally gotten water from places where it has like a little bit of dirt in it. And so our Berkey has been a lifesaver, especially me as a water snob. I like it. We have the smallest Berkey, and that is plenty for the 2 of us. It's pretty transportable. I would say you could bring it on any other type of camping trip. Of course, it's easier if you have like a trailer or a car or something, but I would couple that with some sort of external water filter if you're not going to use the Berkey that goes into your trailer if you're just getting water from the tap of your trailer or your van. Just because, like I said, Some of this is groundwater, mountain water. It's very hard. It has a lot of minerals, and sometimes it just has dirt in it.
Number 7 is maybe my favorite thing, even though we didn't quite get to use it to its full potential on this trip, and that is our projector, which is something that we've had and we've done entire videos on before, and it's awesome indoors. But I feel like whenever you see van life pictures on Instagram, like one of the classic cliche pictures is like the projector screen on the side of the van. And we finally got to do that on this trip. But it's a summer essential, especially, you know, when it's a little bit warmer and you want to hang out outside at night and just maybe watch a movie and cuddle up. So outdoor projector, we'll link all of these products, including the projector, down in the description.
I will say, if you want to use the projector outside, be prepared to go to bed late.
True.
Because especially in like peak summer, if the sun isn't setting until 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
you know, you're getting done late. So I'm really excited for late August when the sun is setting earlier and we can still watch TV outside and go to bed at like a decent hour. Number 8 is some sort of outdoor blanket. I would recommend this being waterproof, at least water resistant, just because of dew. It's nice because then you can lay it on the ground and you're not worried about it getting dirty or wet or whatever that might be. We have a Rumple. They sell a 1-person and a 2-person. We have the 2-person, which is huge, and it's super, super warm. It's just nice to have something that folds up really small, is lightweight, is weather resistant, and we've been using it on our bed. We've used it outside. We've laid on it.
Yep.
It's been one of my favorite things that we've gotten for summer camping.
Number 9 is the classic hammock. This is one that we take more so when we go like backpacking, but it's a great thing to have when you're in the trailer as well, because one of the beauties of the Airstream Basecamp is that you can get into really remote locations where maybe you don't want to just sit in the trailer all day or sit in like our outdoor chair. So it's comfy and fun to bring a little portable hammock with you and just tie it up between 2 trees.
Whatever you do, don't get the 2-person hammock.
2-person hammock is a waste of time.
Because
that's not a thing.
It's not. There's no such thing, because you both just fall to the middle. So you're laying on top of each other. Now the walls are taller, so you can't see out of it, and you just feel like you're in a little cocoon. So just get 2 1-person hammocks, if anything.
Yeah, there's nothing romantic about a 2-person hammock. No.
We have
You're just stomping on each other.
We now have a 2-person hammock and a 1-person hammock because we hated the 2-person hammock.
Yeah, good point. Number 10 is travel Wi-Fi. We have tried out a bunch of different systems. We have tried travel Wi-Fi from every carriers: Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, all of them, T-Mobile, and we even have some friends who have used the Starlink system. They use that on a boat, but still, you could use it. But just having some sort of travel Wi-Fi is awesome. No matter if the RV resort you're going to has Wi-Fi or not, or if you're boondocking and you're in the middle of the woods, having a way to connect to the internet is important and valuable, if for nothing else than to just watch Netflix. And we did an entire video on some of the Wi-Fi setups that we've used in the past, so we'll link that up here. But 2 quick tips I wanted to give you is, number 1, the Starlink system that I mentioned that our friends used on their boat. They do have an RV system as well, and I think someone actually at this RV resort right now has one, which is pretty cool to see. And then the other thing that I would say is, if you are going to get a mobile hotspot router, get one from a carrier that isn't the same as your phone. So if you're on a Verizon phone, consider getting like an AT&T hotspot, because then you can just kind of like extend your coverage a little bit.
Next is some sort of power bank. We personally use the EcoFlow power bank. It's very small and it has like 100 hours of battery life. We have been able to go 2+ weeks without having to charge it. It's amazing just because when we are boondocking, if we're not hooked up, we can use that for some of our smaller stuff like our phones and our computers and whatnot. We don't have to worry about the battery power of the trailer. That can be used for the things that the trailer actually needs to use it for. I also love it because we can take it outside and charge our phones while we're sitting outside, charge our laptops. We bring it in the car, you know, like it's served so many purposes. We've taken it on regular camping trips.
Yeah.
And it's been a lifesaver.
It's heavy duty. We haven't charged it since winter. We got in the trailer for this summer trip and the EcoFlow still had some juice in it. In fact, this entire trip we've been charging our laptops, the projector when we're outside, and even right now the camera itself is plugged into the EcoFlow and it still has like 46 hours worth of battery left.
What's nice is like sometimes we'll take it to a coffee shop and just plug it in at the coffee shop while we're there. Like when we were boondocking and we were really worried about battery power, say it's overcast or winter, whatever, You just charge it at the coffee shop like you would your laptop, and then you're good to go for another couple weeks.
Yep.
Number 12 is a 2 doormat system. So in the winter, we have 2 doormats stacked on top of each other because there's a little bit more moisture getting tracked in from the snow. We took that second doormat and we put it outside. So now we wipe our feet off, walk up the steps, wipe our feet off again. And that's just helping keep the dirt that's getting in to a minimum. Rather than wiping off a majority of the dirt inside, we're wiping off a majority of the dirt outside. And then the indoor doormat is just kind of where we set our shoes instead. Yeah. And our trailer has stayed so much cleaner this trip. It's been amazing.
Number 13, last but not least, is kind of like 13A and 13B, and it's a portable fire pit. And if it comes with an attachment for a like cooktop on top, then go with that. Or if not, then like 13B would be an entire separate portable outdoor like grill. I've seen a lot of people at this campsite have like portable outdoor cooktops and stuff like that. But the one that we recently discovered is called
Solo Stove. Our neighbors had it and I had heard about it before, so I got to pick their brains about it. They absolutely love it. Solo Stove lessens the amount of smoke that it emits. It's not no smoke, but it lessens the amount of smoke. They offer a wide range of sizes. They offer 3 sizes for ground fire pits and then also a couple different tabletop sizes, which is super nice. We're looking at getting the smallest ground size, which is about 15 inches in diameter and 15 pounds. The biggest size they offer, I think, is 27 inches and like 20 pounds or something like that. But my favorite part of it is that you can buy a bunch of accessories with it. So you can buy a cover for it, handles for it to move it around even easier. You can buy something to make it a little bit taller. You can buy griddle top, a grill top, a wok, so many things. And so I love the idea of like, yes, we have a fire pit and we can use that to be warm or make s'mores, but also it can double as a grill. And so now we just have one thing instead of 2 things. Some bonus ones are a long lead for the dog. So whether it's the stake in the ground and then like a 10-foot long leash, or I know Roughwear makes ones that attach to 2 different trees with a long leash. So then they have this whole range, but then also the 6 feet in either direction. So they get a ton of room to move around. We just use our Wilder, I'm not sure which one it is, dog leashes. They're 6 feet long. We hook it to the trailer and that's super nice. And then the other thing is, because it's summer and it's warmer, make sure that you're consistently putting waste digester / odor eliminator in your tanks, because that heat makes it smell a bit more. And so what I like to do is just every day add like a little bit of waste digester and odor eliminator to make sure that I'm staying on top of it, rather than being like, oh, it smells, and trying to catch up. And we haven't noticed any smells.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Airstream Basecamp content. What are you doing? Chatsy, off. Off the table.
Chatsy.
Chatsy, off. Oh.